Ah, hell. I'm in the wrong game again.
Hey guys and gals, Never here from Drakewing Gaming. It's 70 Mounts with the Gaming Drag. Today I'm coming back at you another Let's Play episode of Moonlight Castle. And this time I think we're gonna do Dylan's path. Lord. Well, darn. Alright, well, I suppose let's go ahead and jump right back in. Yeah. Alright, we'll go ahead and jump right back into it, y'all. Alright, we're going to start. It's going to be day one, and we're going to skip everything until we get to Dylan stuff. School day, skip. Yeah. Let's do settings. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's go. Then we'll pre-try the name. What? Joel. Joel. Yes, Joel. There we go. Wait. Gary. What? I'm Gary. Okay. My name is Gary. Huh, okay. Weird. Alright. Here we go. Which person should I text? Alright, y'all. Dylan's route can now begin. This will be Dylan. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. Dylan. Okay. Alright. I shot the crocodile a message asking about things he said today. Are you free right now? You said that you were going to teach me something, didn't you? Minutes had passed, and there were no signs of him getting online. I wondered if he was ignoring my messages or if he was just busy. Maybe I should pick someone else. Oh. Alright, Ryan. Ryan! Joel! What are you doing? Wait, who's Gary? I forgot about that. I'm with Russell, hanging out at his place. I hope you didn't make any plans because others will join me soon. What are you talking about? Didn't you read my text? I asked everyone to come here to have some fun and get to know each other a little more. Am I smart or what? It's a great idea. Sorry, I must have skimmed through it without paying attention. I'm on my way there. Awesome. Russell's making something yummy. You better be fast or it's gone. Yeah, I must hurry then. I stepped away from my computer to pick up all the things from my bed and prepare for the walk out. And this made Liam's request a lot easier, though I wasn't sure if really all of us would be there. I hoped I'd be able to spend some time with the rest of them tomorrow if not everyone showed up today. As I was leaving the building, it occurred to me that I had no idea where Russell was because I was zoning out in the morning when Ryan was driving me there. Ryan, I don't know where the place is. I messaged Ryan, and thankfully his answer came with an address. Then it was a simple job for my GPS. Should I come pick you up? No need. I'm on my way there. It was fairly close to the college, so that meant I could just walk there. The only hassle was the excessive twists and turns. Now it made sense why the place was so empty. Its location was really holding it back. Unfortunate. The place was in my sight. I could also see a familiar figure standing outside, most likely to keep an eye out for me, who didn't know the roads well. So you know. Alright. Water time. The moment our eyes met, he started to run to me, waving his hand and shouting my name. Joel, here! I can see you, Ryan. I'm coming. He continued to run for a little bit and slowed down. It was quite impressive that such a big guy had so much energy to spare. Is everyone inside? I could see him mentally counting before answering me. We're missing Clyde, Dylan, and Liam. I don't know if they're coming, so I'm staying here for a bit. I'll stay too long. I'm going in. The place didn't really change much from that morning, excluding Blake and Patrice, who were talking with each other at the front counter. There were about 2 or 3 customers. Russell was quietly listening to the two. His eyes followed me as I made my way to the counter. The two didn't notice that I had arrived until I was sitting down. Nice, Joel came. I think you should ask him about this. What's going on? Dylan is ignoring my messages, again. I tried to text him too. Is this something really he usually does? Yes and no, it's complicated. Sometimes I don't understand it myself. Maybe he's doing that again. The tiger gestured with his paw as if he was trying to make out a shape or emotion, but I couldn't understand it. Fuck, I saved over that. Okay. Damn. Whatever. Then he returned to his beer and continued to take a big sip. Doing what? I'm sorry, that's private. I can't tell you without his permission. Thanks for hearing me out, though. Patrice let out a sigh as he extended his arm forward, and he was almost touching Russell's face. I want more beer, please? No, you drank almost the entire bottle. The bull then lifted the nearby empty bottle so that everyone could see it, trying to get his point across. What kind of bartender doesn't serve drinks? Come on, it's almost dinner time. Just another cup. 5 p.m. isn't dinner time, Patrice. It's not? A lot of people who eat at 5 p.m. Don't you want to be paid? I can afford it. I serve something only if it'll sober you up. I'm not drunk, just tipsy. Patrice laid on the counter and glanced at all of us one by one. As his eyes met mine, it became obvious that he was plotting something. A mischievous grin took shape on his face. Yo, Joel, don't you drink? You look tense. A sip will make you feel better. I do sometimes, but... Russell, you heard that? Bring him one. The bull narrowed his eyes. I couldn't really afford alcohol, though, and was too afraid to admit that. Actually, I'd never really been drunk either. Fine. No, wait! Blake gave me a gentle tap on the shoulder to stop me from stopping Russell. Oh, yeah, right here. Alright. Let him. The wolf was whispering into my ear and making sure that the tiger wouldn't hear it. Patrice swished his tail as he kept staring in anticipation at the bartender. Here's your drink, Joel. I wasn't really planning to drink it. I was about to return the cup to Russell. The tiger snatched it from me and proudly chugged down its contents. Though, not too long afterward, the feline coughed violently. This isn't beer! It's orange juice. I took the liberty of providing a drink of similar color, knowing that you planned to steal it. Patrice sighed. He looked somewhat more sober now. Fine, I give up. Please understand that I don't mind you drinking. Getting drunk occasionally is perfectly okay, but only within reason. You don't have anyone to take you home tonight. Ryan could. He even does sometimes. I heard my name. What's up? There, the bear appeared and sat right between us. He looked around for a bit, and, as he was about to speak, his nose picked up a familiar smell from Patrice. You're drinking already? At least wait for Dylan. He's not coming, though, is he? Yeah, no, I don't think he's coming. He made me come all the way out here, then he himself doesn't show up. I knew it, yet I'm still disappointed. Anyway, what did I miss? Patrice was tricked into drinking orange juice, believing it to be beer. Fuck, I missed something glorious. I hate you. Okay, before I forget, we should probably introduce ourselves to one another. I know their names, isn't that enough? Dude, how do you make friends if you only know their names? You can be friends with someone and still know very little about them. There was more truth in that one, what the wolf said, than I thought, actually. Well, sure, let's talk. What do you want me to say? I'm a gym trainer who's trying to get a degree to become a nutritionist. I'm sticking around at the gym only because I get to look at people up close. Close? No, don't ask. And you, don't answer. Pervert. I'm not a pervert. I don't even say anything to them. I just admire them in silence. Does he? Yeah, most of the time. Though I remember that one time he tried to... Hey, that one doesn't count. I was drunk, okay? I thought they were someone I knew, and I slapped their butt by mistake. It was so embarrassing. Why did you have to make me remember it? I'll never forget it as long as I live. I surely wouldn't forget something like that either. How did they react? Luckily, just a punch. It didn't escalate much because Patrice was credible. Here's your coffee. Oh, thank you. I watched Blake take a sip of the hot beverage. The wolf froze in it as his mouth came in contact with the cup, and he took some time to register the taste. I don't think I've ever had anything like this before, and I drink a lot of coffee. See? I told you, nobody believes me. This man right here has some secret power. Whatever food he touches becomes gold. I remember that tale a little differently, but maybe it's just me. Take it now. Oh, you know what I mean. Ryan, are you paying for the things they ordered? Sure, I don't mind. What did they get? Patrice ordered us a meal and a beer, and Blake got us a single coffee. Hopefully they're not too expensive. A part-time job as a mechanic doesn't cover a lot, so... And don't forget to pay for the table. You're hogging most of the front counter, after all. Okay, then maybe Patrice should pay for his own early dinner. Wow, rude. Was I not your guest? I thought you'd buy me something. It was only a joke, by the way. You don't need to pay for the seats. This place is already empty as it is. Were you also joking about the food, too? Russell glared at Ryan. The bear took the hint and looked away, pretending he'd never asked. Okay, that means Patrice will have to pay for their food. I was gonna do it even from the start. Then why did you want me to pay for you? I was just playing along. Besides, I heard you bought a meal for Joel. That's different. He doesn't eat much, often skips meals and can't afford things. I mightily pulled Ryan by the shirt. How could you just nonchalantly reveal all that to someone I just met? You just can't... Shut up! Why's that? Do you need help? It's family stuff. It's a long, boring story, and I don't think you should hear about it. I suppose so, though if you ever change your mind, you already have my number. Usually people who've reached that stage are already close to first base. The tiger winked at me, and my embarrassment took me for a quick ride inside my hat. I like that. That's good. I'll, consider it. Oh, I just realized, you're Joe, the guy Ryan always talks about while we train. I wonder if Dylan ended up hating your guts because Ryan just couldn't shut up about you, and... Before the tiger could say anything further, Ryan grabbed him from behind and covered his mouth. Muffled noises and incomprehensible words were making their way to my ears, and I had no idea what the tiger was trying to say. I swear if you continue the next beer you swallow, we'll have glass, too. Blake and Russell chuckled, and the former almost threw his coffee. Although I was intrigued to see more of this and how it developed, I didn't want to see Patrice take the bottle down his throat. Russell, however, was making sure the empty bottle the tiger had finished was nearby and reached for the bear to grab. Let's just forget about it, okay? I want to ask, and hopefully they're all good things. Ryan looked almost offended when he heard that I considered the possibility of him talking badly about me and ruining the reputation that I probably didn't have. And then he let go of Patrice. I always, and I mean always, tell everyone how amazing my best friend is, if anything. Because we spend a lot of time together daily, it's hard not to mention you. Can I ask a question? And Blake was looking mostly at Ryan. Are you two, just friends? Yes? I felt so lucky that I wasn't the one on the receiving end of that question. If the bear had feelings for me, I really had no idea. All we'd done so far was only teasing each other. Nothing out of the ordinary. I never thought of Ryan as a boyfriend. Was I supposed to? I see. It's just that you two don't really act like you're just friends. That's all. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. Hey, I'll admit that Joe looks very cute. If you say that he's free, then maybe I should try him. Bro, are you stupid? That's how you die. Ryan grabbed the empty bottle. Can you repeat? Oh, I'm not sure I caught that. You can't hold him hostage. If the man is single, he'll eventually find a girlfriend or a boyfriend. Anyone is fine but a pervert like you. Excuse me, I'm not a pervert. I'm pretty sure Dylan goes at it way more than I do. I'm gonna smack you. Well, where are you gonna smack me, The tiger softly roared at the bear, and Blake just bursted out laughing. I couldn't hear much of anything that was said afterward as Ryan rushed to me and placed his big paws on my ears. Trust me that you don't want to hear this filthy man and his thoughts. Keep your innocence. Do it for the people who lost theirs. I didn't know when exactly it was that we were done being serious and were starting to joke and mess around. Geez, I'm an adult too. What do you mean? Let me hear. It was nice and somewhat even cozy. Everyone was having fun, and that was all I needed in order to feel warmth in my chest. I've never had a laugh like this in years. You guys are so chaotic. Yo, Wolf, you're enjoying the spectator seat too much. It's your turn to talk about yourself a little. Ryan would agree with that, too. All of us wanted to know more about Blake, and the perfect opportunity showed itself. Then it's the cow's turn next. Patrice pointed at Russell, who was in the middle of washing the not-so-many dishes that were used during the day, and the bull glared at the tiger. Don't make me kick you out of my shop. Patrice didn't push it, as it was clear that the other person wasn't having fun. He just shrugged and then moved on. Alright, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, and check out our Patreon if you can. It always helps. I'm going to go ahead and go, y'all. I'm tired. Y'all have a wonderful night. I love you all, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye-bye!